Being trans for me means that I was assigned female at birth and that never really felt like the right fit. And that as I got older and more exposed to the LGBT community, I realized that there was an option for me to transition. A lot of trans folks are straight identified. A lot of trans folks are queer. A lot of trans folks are, asexual. So there's not anything that says if you're trans, you're gay, right? That's not the same thing. So gender identity is like who you are, and then sexual orientation is who you love and who you're sexually attracted to. A lot of it is really not as complicated, I think, as folks feel like it is. It's really just about asking questions in ways that aren't triggering or harmful to folks. I wouldn't walk up to anybody and be like, what's in your pants, right? Like, because that's inappropriate, but that's what trans people get asked consistently and constantly. You know, like, what were you born as? Or, you know, what was your old name? And all of those things are really just not questions you should ask someone if you see them as a human being and you want to respect their personhood, right? So words that are definitely dated and words that folks shouldn't be using are words like transsexual. Folks don't want to be called a he, she. Obviously, that's really degrading. Folks don't want to be called a tranny. That's an incredibly offensive term. The best course of action, and I think this is true of everyone, whether or not you're trans, is just to ask, right? How do you want me to refer to you? Or what are the terms that you like to use to identify yourself? When you look at suicide rates or any sort of depression rates, it's kind of clear to see the communities most impacted by those are communities that are often neglected, under-resourced, or experience high rates of discrimination. If you're consistently dehumanized, right, and you can't find that community, it's very easy to go to those dark places. Every single human being on this planet should be able to feel safe. You know, if you're a woman walking alone at night, if you're a trans person getting on a subway, if you are a black man encountering a police officer, so many of us are made to feel unsafe every day just for being who we are. I think that being trans is really great. There's a lot of struggle and hardship, but I also feel like I get to experience the world in a really different way, in a very open way, and in a way that can connect me to a lot more folks